All right, so I've seen a lot of people, or I should say ambitious men, strive for excellence, but they end up landing themselves in a life of mediocrity where they feel underaccomplished and powerless. You know, they want a lean, a powerful, and an attractive body, but no matter how badly they want it, they fail to stick to their word to work out consistently or eat healthy consistently. And when this happens, they feel kind of weak. Or even worse than that, they do successfully adhere to their workout and nutrition plan, but they struggle to pack on dense muscle, to burn fat, or they never see an improvement in their physique, which leaves them kind of feeling demoralized. I mean, they're putting in so much time and energy, yet the results, they don't come. Or what else usually ends up happening is they get left with a body and brain that are only functioning at half its max capacity. They have low and inconsistent energy as they go throughout their day, and they kind of randomly crash. Or they get brain farts where they can't think clearly, almost like their brain, it isn't firing on all cylinders. And when this happens, it affects their entire life. Instead of being in a fun-loving attitude where they joke around with their friends, their coworkers, and family, they end up sad because they're just plain out exhausted, or they find it hard to be happy. It's almost like their happiness is drained like their iPhone battery at the end of the day. And after days, weeks, or even months of this process on repeat, they find themselves disgusted with where their life is going and even who they're becoming. And when they get to this place, their mind gets plagued with negative thoughts and self-doubt, ultimately eating away at their happiness, confidence, and potential. But the worst part about this is that they grew up with this feeling of greatness, is that they're destined for greatness. They know that deep down, they have so much potential waiting to be activated, but they can't seem to tap into this potential no matter how badly they want to. Now, because of this, they remain trapped in a life of mediocrity where they kind of feel like their life is just going in autopilot mode and they aren't in control of their emotions, body, and even what they can accomplish. In fact, we call the people who live in this place the trapped string beans. Now look, guys, I know that's a funny name, but that's what they are. They're trapped in a life of mediocrity where they strive to produce some sort of excellent result, to hit some goals, to hit their dreams, to hit their ambitions, but they fail to get there. Now, I hope you can't relate to this, but you probably can. What was your last New Year's resolution? And more importantly, did you end up reaching the goal you wanted? Or did you fall off your word? Fall off your word to do the things that will improve your life, that will improve how you feel about yourself. I'm willing to bet that you went strong for maybe a few days, or even a few weeks, but then one day maybe you weren't motivated, or you were tired, and you told yourself that it was okay to take off one day. But then that one day turned into another day and another day until you found yourself back into your old sabotaging habits of procrastination, self-doubt, and feeling down on yourself. To make matters worse, you end up seeing all your friends and others on social media absolutely crushing their life. And instead of being happy for them, you might find that it makes you feel even worse about yourself and where your life is going. And this is one of the worst places you can be in. And it's really because of this that we have everyone in the new era of health. We have every conqueror in the new era of health. We have them acquire the mind of a conqueror. Because the reality is, it's only when you have this mindset that you become utterly filled with happiness, confidence, and you take what you want in life. It's when you get this mindset that you'll be able to stick to your word effortlessly. You'll finally start to do the things that will improve your life, like working out and eating healthy consistently so that you actually get the body you want. You know, that lean, that powerful, and that attractive body, like Zac Efron's, for example. Instead of feeling weak and powerless because you can't stick to your regimen no matter how badly you want it. And the best part is, once you start doing the things that will improve your life, you begin to discover who you really are. You become that person you always imagined you'd become. You know, when we grow up, we always have this idea of what we're gonna do, the kind of person we're gonna be, and what we're going to accomplish. You're finally gonna become that person. The person who feels comfortable in their own skin and takes absolute control of their life. You become a conqueror. Now look, there's only one thing that separates these conquerors from the trapped string beans who live a mediocre life. And that one thing is the mind of a conqueror. You see, everything you want in your life stems from how your brain is programmed. But most people, they don't know this, which is why most people never get the life they want. They never reach the goals they want. But think about it. If you don't have the mindset to go for greatness, you'll settle for mediocrity. If you don't have the mindset to put in the work, your dreams will just be dreams. And if you don't have the mindset to stick to your word, you will fall short of all the results you want in your life. Look, you only have one life. So, do you want to let your potential rot away and look back in 5, 10, or even 20 years from now and realize that you messed up because you let your life slip through your hands? And keep in mind, the worst part about getting to this point is that you can't turn back time and redo your life. No, you're stuck. You're stuck living in the consequences of your past, and it haunts you every single day that you wake up because you still don't have the money you want for your trips, your family, and the lifestyle that you crave. You don't have the energy and mental alertness and the physique that you want. And you still don't have the girl that you've always wanted. And it all started because you didn't take action to become the person that would create the life you want. You didn't become a conqueror. Instead, you became a trapped string bean who let their potential rot away. So look, right now, you have two choices. The first choice is you can choose to ignore this video and wake up in 1, 2, or even 3 years from now and realize that you become a trapped string bean. Or you can choose to harness the power of evolution, biology, and psychology to become a conqueror. Now, if you chose that second path, the path to become a conqueror, then I have some good news for you. I've actually just finished perfecting a proven and powerful 3-step system. Now, the first step of this, you can probably guess it, it is acquiring the mind of a conqueror. And as you already know, this will shift the way that you think, feel, and act into that of a high performer. Basically, we factor in how evolution has crafted your brain, how human psychology has evolved, and your biology to successfully create powerful habits that will ensure that you excel in all areas of your life. Essentially, this foundation will grant you the confidence of a celebrity, a fun-loving attitude, and the mental state of a superachiever so that you simply crush life. And that's really why only after you acquire the mind of a conqueror do we move into step 2 and 3. Basically what this means is, or what we do is, we have you do workouts that will enable you to attain godlike energy, the mental alertness of the guy in Limitless, and to actually obtain optimal hormone levels so that you simply feel better than you ever have. And it's only when you attain this alpha state that you will have realized that you have become a conqueror. So look, if you're ready to become a conqueror who takes what they want in life, then go ahead and take what you want in life by clicking the link around this video to gain instant access to the New Era of Health 3-step system.